Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you? And welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video, and in this one, I'm going to be answering your questions about Battlefront 2, Star Wars in general, LEGO Star Wars, other Star Wars games, and more. I do a video like this every month or so, but it's actually been nearly 2 months since my last Q&A. The reason being, I wanted to make one after the Scarif update, but seeing as that got pushed back and we don't know when it's going to happen, plus we are still in a situation where most of you are at home and don't have a lot of content, I thought it would be a great idea to get this out before the Scarif update. This time I took questions from my Discord server, so if you want to participate in the next Q&A, make sure you do join the Discord server. There will be a link down in the description below. So let's just get straight into the questions. Darth Yoda asks, what is your favourite game mode in Battlefront 2, and if you had to take one out of the game, which would it be? So for me, it's a tie between Galactic Assault and Supremacy as my favourite game mode. Supremacy lacks the original trilogy maps, which it will be getting, but it is also missing maps that I like, such as crates. Now, for me, I like Galactic Assault because it offers a difference in gameplay. There is a bit more narrative to the game, but I also like the ship phases in Supremacy, so it's fairly equal. They are my favourite. If I had to remove one game mode from the game, it would be Blast. I never use it, it's boring, it's just TDM, there is nothing Star Wars about it whatsoever. It's just there because some people do actually use it, but I want to play all of the other game modes and not this one. Pietru asks, how did you become a game changer? So if you don't know what an EA game changer is, it's basically a community member that sometimes is able to go to feedback sessions at game studios, give feedback on the game. For example, I was a Battlefront 2 game changer before the game had even been revealed. I'd already played the game multiple times at this point in the year of 2017. This also includes capture events, so I've been getting gameplay for you guys early, such as the Clone Commandos, things like that. And I basically just got an email. I had worked with EA before on Titanfall 2 stuff before that came out, and I just got an email one day, do you want to come and playtest Battlefront 2 before it's even revealed? Of course I did want to do that, and I've been to basically every single Battlefront 2 Game Changer event, whether it be EA Play or Gamescom, things like that, and it has been an amazing experience and been a big part of this channel. Tano asks, what is your favourite Easter egg or hidden location on a Battlefront 2 map? I have to say it's the Ewok Hunt Easter egg, because it's quite hard to do because of the lack of visibility, and when you do it, it's just fun. The fact we finally got a triggerable Easter egg is really awesome to me. It's taken so long, but I'm glad we have it. There is a lot of Easter eggs in this game that I absolutely love, but I think that one takes top spot. Gavin asks, who is your favourite clone? I would have to say Rex. Although Cody, for the longest time before Clone Wars the show started, was my favourite clone, but I still like Cody. But knowing Rex survived for so long and stayed loyal to the good side, I would say he's my favourite. Strode Viking asks 2 questions. I will answer the firstly. So, if Jedi Fallen Order gets a sequel, how long would you want it to be for the sequel to start at? I think this is about the time difference between the first game and the second game. Personally, I would like a game that is completely separate from the first one, almost like it's not going to use the same characters. We're going to get a new set of characters, and it be in a time zone probably post Return of the Jedi, or we go several hundred years prior to the Skywalker saga in the High Republic. We're not going to get Old Republic stuff, so High Republic's the next era of Star Wars in media, and I think that would be a cool idea to explore in a game as well. The second question is, what is your opinion on Ahsoka and other previously established characters rumoured to appear in The Mandalorian? For me, I don't like this, at least in theory. I like The Mandalorian a lot because it did not have any of the baggage that came with the Skywalker saga. It was very separate. It felt very Star Wars and connected with the worlds we know, but it didn't have to rely on characters we knew prior. It created loads of new characters that we really liked and we got to see developed. Another Fallen Order question comes from Roman V76. He says, when do you think Fallen Order 2 will drop? I think it's going to be 2022. Things change a lot, but I feel like 2022, November, that's when it's probably going to drop. And the second question from Roman is, what is your favourite Star Wars comic? I've not personally read any myself, but I have kept up with some using Star Wars Explains videos on his YouTube channel, so I would highly recommend you check those out. Personally, I really liked the Vader comic that came out last year. That was really awesome. I really liked the storyline and the things that were included. It's not really my thing, but I just liked more Vader content. Noddle Ren asks, what is your favourite Clone Wars season? I think I would have to go Season 6, but we haven't seen the rest of Season 7 yet, so I'm just going to stick it at Season 6 for now. Season 5 was also very good, but 6 takes the top spot for now. Speaking of Season 7, Gumball asks, what are your thoughts on Clone Wars Season 7? For me, the Bad Batch arc was better than expected. I love the animation in all of these episodes. They've really took a huge step up, and it's just looking absolutely phenomenal. The Ahsoka arc I didn't care for. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it didn't really give us anything. I'm not going to go into spoilers. I'm just trying to enjoy as much Star Wars Clone Wars we have left, and I didn't hate it, but I didn't care for it at all. But the Siege of Mandalore, that first episode was absolutely incredible. I don't know when this video is going up, but we're up to the first Siege of Mandalore episode, and I can't wait to see what happens. Gumball also asked, what are my thoughts on the Rebels show? For me, I've not seen anything other than one episode when I was at Star Wars Celebration, but now I have Disney Plus, because prior to that I could not watch all of Rebels properly. I am going to give it a chance. The art style just is gross to me. I really don't like it whatsoever. DeClank asks, what is the most fun video you've ever made on YouTube? Honestly, I couldn't really tell you an answer to this because there are so many. I've made a lot of videos back in 2012 that I really were proud of back then, but not so proud of now, but I had a lot of fun making, mostly to do with Battlefield and Call of Duty and Halo. I also had a lot of fun editing vlogs, like recording and editing vlogs such as Star Wars Celebration last year. It's not really going to be like a Battlefront 2 video because to me they aren't as special as something like that, but I don't really have a proper answer for this, so I'm sorry to let you down. Mousky asks, what has been your favourite hero so far and what is your biggest unpopular opinion on Battlefront 2? For me, favourite hero, I don't really have one. It fluctuates between Vader, Rey, literally anyone on a given day. My biggest unpopular opinion in terms of Battlefront 2 is probably I don't want Ahsoka to come to the game. At least I have no care for her. I would much rather have Padme, who is more significant in the Skywalker saga, come to the game. A blaster hero would be nice. A new one would be most appreciated, but I understand people don't want that. And the final question is from Lee War. Are you going to do lives when you build LEGO Star Wars sets? Also, have you heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Of course I have. Unfortunately, I won't be doing any more LEGO live streams for quite some time because there are no new LEGO Star Wars sets until August. There is a lot coming out at the end of the year, like the 501st Battle Pack, and I will be getting the Razor's Crest from The Mandalorian, but there is nothing in between then, and there's nothing I want to purchase, so unfortunately you're going to have to wait a few months, but they will be back when I do get the Razor Crest and the 501st Battle Pack. Thank you so much for your questions. This was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed the answers I gave you. Make sure you are staying safe despite everything going on, and if you would like to enter the next Q&A with a question, make sure you do join the Discord, and I will let you know in the Discord when I am accepting questions for the next video. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Make sure you do drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below any of your thoughts on what I have had to say. Please let me know down in the comment section below. Check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen if you did miss them, and I shall see you in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.